Hey guys, what's up? On the PTR today, and I'm gonna go through a few of the changes of spells and gear and shiny things that you're gonna have to do when this goes live in, I don't know, like a week or so, 28th, and it's the 19th today, so like 9 days. Woo! It's gonna be a bit to wrap your head around, but you know, everyone will enjoy it, hopefully. First off, I'll go through my talents. You've got your 15 tier, which I went for Scorch. You've all probably seen this before in so many other videos, but whatever, I'm going to go through it my way. I've gone for Scorch, just because moving while casting is amazing, and I stick with what I know at the moment. I've gone Ice Barrier, second tier, only because the absorb effect is ridiculous, and, you know, who loves shields? Mitigation, yeah. Over Blazing Speed, honestly, because it won't serve much purpose in PvP at the moment, and everyone's just going to be doing a crap load of PvP when new patch launches, because, you know, raid content's over, so you just do BGs for the rest of the expansion. I chose Ring of Frost over Frostjaw because Ring of Frost is just many Frostjaws and Ice Ward's just like a Nova. So it's just going to freeze them in place, and this one is just going to freeze them and they cannot do anything. It's going to do what it's going to do, and also, instead of being a put down and, I don't know, it makes it self-frozen, it's on a cast time now, and when the cast time is finished, it freezes. So, yeah, that's how that's going to work, and my phone just went off, excuse me. 60 tier, I went for Cauterize because I'm sticking with what I know at this point and just going to see how that works out. If it doesn't work out very well, I'm definitely going to go Cold Snap because, I don't know, I like 2 ice blocks, I guess. And I've gone Living Bomb over Nether Tempest only because it's more reliable in my opinion, and you can't go down to 90 tier obviously, but I'm going to choose Incanter's Orb for the 6%. 6%? I don't know. 8? Oh, whatever that says. Just the spell damage is decent, and it's another absorb, so happy days. Glyphs I've chose for this spec is Glyph of Combustion. I'll explain how Combustion works soon. It basically increases direct damage and the duration of damage over time. It's up to like 20 seconds or something, and increases that by 100%, which, just wait, I will explain how that works in a second. I also chose Glyph of Evo because, you know, the health regen is awesome, and the Glyph of Armors because it increases the effect by 10%, and 10% is 10%. I chose that just for shits because it looks good, and Porcupine because I like porcupines, and Glyph of Momentum because I don't like blinking into walls, and blink is actually going to go where you want it to go for once. There's probably many others, and you guys are probably going to go, "Bro, why didn't you go this?" Because I didn't. Because this is PTR and I can do what I want. Okay, so gear wise, a fair bit has changed. It's put this stat called PvP power on your gear, which increases your damage done to people in a PvP environment. So it's going to put that on there automatically. You don't have to go scrounging around for different things unless you want to make the gems, which a lot of people are going to do. They've put it as socket bonuses as well, so you can see here I have 62 PvP resilience, which isn't much. It has a baseline of 50%, which is pretty ridiculous, honestly, and we'll see how that goes. And PvP power, I think they give you 10% or something, 10% baseline on that one. And also they've buffed Mastery to actually work now. Will work well for fire, in fact, yes. They've also made a lot of spell changes in terms of what you had in live as talents. They've put as passives, so you've got Shatter as a passive, which, if you didn't know, when you cast something with a frozen target, it crits, which is good. And they've also made Critical Mass a passive, Ignite a passive, and Pyromaniac a passive, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, so, how gear works. I mean, how spells work. Living Bomb is Living Bomb, Scorch is Scorch. I think they've buffed that a little bit. It's hitting for 6k on live, hitting for 8k on PTR. Anyway, Pyro is Pyro. This Inferno Blast is going to replace your Fire Blast, I'd say, because it's like an impact without an impact. It's going to spread your dots when you want to spread your dots, so you have more control over when, or how, or why, or who, how dots are going to be spread, which, you know, more control. Everybody loves control. Dragon's Breath is still Dragon's Breath, and Counterspell, because they've put that improved Counterspell on a passive, it's a 4-second interrupt. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Silence, sorry. And yeah, apart from that, things are the same, unless I've missed something. Anyway, yeah, oh, Combustion, right. How Combustion is going to work. Combustion is going to be based off of Pyroblast instead of Living Bomb. So the harder you hit with Pyro, the harder your Combust is going to tick. Combust is now a direct damage spell, more of a direct damage spell than really anything. It does 63 baseline, which is going to crit for like a ridiculous amount. So you're going to be doing a fair bit of damage to people, honestly. So you just Living Bomb, blah blah blah, Ignite, blah blah blah, and you can spread it to everything. See, it's spreading, yay. Also, I think armors have had a bit of a change as well. That Molten Armor now reduces your physical damage, reduced by 35%, which is decent. Get out of my way, Hunter. Nothing to do with you. Killing me in my ice block. Anyway, so yeah, apart from that, everything's the same. I hope you enjoyed this little rundown, and please rate, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks, guys.